Comedian Funny Maine excited for another week of college football. Hard to believe, but we are over halfway done with this season already. How exciting it's been the first 6 weeks. So we got 6 weeks left. But I got three big questions going into week number 7. And speaking of being at the halfway point, that's my number 3 question. Which team will play significantly better the second half of the season? Now, we know that teams do tend to get better week by week, but will Georgia, what we saw them do against Kentucky, is that how dominant they're going to look the rest of the season? Will Alabama finally get that offense on the right track as they did versus Texas A&M on the road? Will Michigan finally just step up and be the dominant team, or will it be Ohio State out of the Big Ten? Will the Pac-12 teams start to take shape, and will it finally look like somebody's going to be the dominant team over there? That's my biggest or third biggest question for week number 7. Which teams will play significantly better this second half of the season? My second question this week, will Louisville keep on slugging? Yes, pun intended, absolutely. Louisville dismantled Notre Dame, a formidable Notre Dame last week. And I talked about them in a previous video. I talked about the defensive side of Louisville. But now that you're looking at that offensive side, man, Jack Plummer, he's finally found a home in Louisville after transferring from Purdue and then Cal. This team looks really, really legit to me. They got my full attention after they beat Notre Dame, and they should have yours too. But Louisville, listen, I'm all in. Will you keep the train rolling? Will you keep slugging? That's my number 2 question going into week number 7. And my top question for this week, where does Miami, the Hurricanes, where do they go from here? We know that that is a proud program, proud fans, proud history, all of that good stuff. But the way that they lost last week after having such high expectations, coming in undefeated, it's just no other way but to call this a bonehead coaching move, choosing not to kneel the ball and then fumbling and giving up a loss to Georgia Tech. How deflating is this going to be for the players? We saw some videos where the players in real time were just questioning the decision. We know the fans are irate. Does it throw the coaching staff into turmoil? Could this one decision derail an entire season, which was going very, very well for the Hurricanes? So I'm interested to see, where do the Miami Hurricanes as a team, as a coaching staff, as fans, as a program overall, where do they go after this heartbreaking loss? If you haven't had a chance to check out the questions from previous weeks, I encourage you to go do that. Some of them have been answered in very dramatic fashion, but go check that out on my YouTube or follow me on Facebook at FunnyMaine.